Kilpailussa mukana Ramirent. Kotikatsomon eväät tarjoaa Kotipizza.
Hello and welcome to the final round, final 9 here at the second stop on the Prodigy Disc Pro Tour. We're in Tampere, Finland, and this coverage is brought to you by Natural Born Disc Golfer. Thank you for sharing it with us here at Gatekeeper Media. This commentary is brought to you by Parked Podcast, and my name is Mitch Phillips. Joining me is Hayden Riccard. It's the final 9 here at this beautiful course in Tampere. How you doing, Hayden?
We have made it, and we're going to see who comes out on top.
Yeah, incredible front nines from Lauri and Väinö.
Yes, and not even that, from Joonas and Niklas.
Yeah.
1 bogey for both of them, and 2 birdies.
Definitely, and we see a lot of our players, Oscar Wikström and Severi, Lucas Rolkinen. I mean, a lot of players in this -3, -4, but going into the final 9 with a 4-stroke lead, it's a lot to catch up to.
It is, and if he can play clean, I think he's got it. I think Lauri's got the win, but we'll find out. Working on to hole 10, par 4, 653 feet. Definitely want to get out of this first gap. Saw a lot of the players in the previous rounds go over the top, just trying to get as far as they can out here to set up for the green approach. It is a tough green. Got OB behind. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, we've seen everything in the book. This is actually, I say that, and then we see Väinö Mäkelä with a overstable fairway trying to bite off a lot of distance here. If this gets over the top.
And holy smokes, it does.
Come on out, don't go OB.
Don't go OB. That's the furthest drive I've seen on this hole.
Yep. This is our 3rd time seeing this hole, and that's mega. There's nothing else you can do. Probably going for the high gap. Oh, it's a little bit of a late release there for Joonas.
It's going to be some trouble trying to get out of those trees.
Yeah, and he knows how
important.
important.
We've seen that multiple times.
Väinö setting the pace here already. And Lauri's been known to get this down here too. More of an understable mid-range approach. Full spin of the catch cam. Fading out.
I don't know if there's OB over there. I don't think there's OB. It's just going to be a guarded trying to get out to the fairway, I think.
Yeah.
He might have to go over the top or some pitch out.
Yeah, I'm really interested to see what he's going to accomplish from that spot. But let's go to Niklas, who's been throwing a straight gap we saw in round 1, just trying to get really far down there, not trying to do too much. But I stand corrected.
Matching
might
Väinö.
be further than Väinö. It's such a different play too. Väinö
it really is.
With the overstable fairway flex, but just the straight mid-range. This looks great. Nice positional shot. And Lauri having to go to the putter just to get in a better position. It's unfortunate to have to do this on a par 4, but
if he
with
can
some
play for the
strokes
par,
to use, yeah.
It's huge for him to not lose a stroke to Väinö.
Yeah, but approaching this green, needing to get close for a par is difficult, as we've seen players go out of bounds, seen players put themselves too far left and have no chance of running it, as Joonas goes a bit long
and
here.
The casual water there. I think he'll have to come back.
Yeah, if he's going to be able to go on which side. He may have floated to maybe touch over there. This is important here for Lauri. Maybe a bit long.
This is looking good.
Nope, that's perfect. Wow.
To know the right distance.
Ice in the veins.
On a blind shot like that is crucial.
Niklas trying to start out the back 9 here with a charge after a phenomenal drive. So smooth. And again, just a bit short.
He's got to look. It'll be a step out putt, I think.
We're finally to Väinö's drive. Disking down. An approach here.
Oh, underneath the basket?
Wow.
Väinö has played this hole perfectly.
Yeah. And it's crazy, like, as we see Niklas hopefully tap this in here.
Yeah,
Perfect.
good birdie.
But when you're designing a course like this, a hole like this, you have a gap straight into, an open shot with a blind green. It's a great design. The last thing you think is that you're going to have everyone go over the top of everything.
Yep.
Like, are we breaking disc golf now?
We might be.
Are trees just not tall enough? Do we just need to come back to these courses in a couple of years when they're hard
I think
again?
I think you know who started that.
Yeah, Mr. Simon Lizotte taking all the stupid high lines. But, I mean, even then, though, to throw a flex line over the top, it's crazy.
Oh, give it to him.
So close, touching everything, but not able to make it fall there. Unfortunate to have to go back to the other side to have a weird straddle. Unfortunate.
Lauri getting the par here. That was good for him to not lose 2 strokes to
That's
Väinö.
a stressful par, too. I mean,
It is.
knowing that Väinö is as close as he is, definitely picking up a stroke here. We've got a race. 4 strokes.
It's going to come down
holes.
to a certain hole.
It might be this one.
It could
Hole
be.
11, par 3, 387 feet. It's just right there, Hayden. It's
just
straight ahead.
Yeah, just right there is an understatement.
Yeah,
This
we find
hole-
ourselves down Woodchip Lane, the alley of death. This hole,
Woodchip Lane.
This hole can be awesome and can be brutal. The play here really is just a straight, maybe using that left side, working right, slight turnover with a fairway. Oh, brutal kick. And you'll see a lot of players throw a mid-range here, but filter to the left side at the very end as the disc kind of slows down, reaches that max distance it's going to go. So, again, the course designer, perfect distance here. Needing this to pan left.
Oh,
So
those
close to
looking-
perfection.
Somewhere in that same area as Väinö kicked.
Mm-hmm. Just a little bit further, maybe. Door open here for Lauri. Really high line here, very understable disc.
Just needs to get down. I think that saved him a little bit.
Yeah, he probably would have been pin high, but maybe again tucked down into that tree on the left. But circle's edge is really good. Chance to get the stroke back from Väinö.
Yeah, and see if Joonas can get down there.
Just a little bit early.
Good kick back to the fairway. He'll have a layup.
Yeah,
Hopefully
being in the
for the
fairway
par.
here is a treat. As we see,
no doubt.
as we see 2 of our players not even close to it. It's going to be a touchy shot here.
That last kick helped him so much.
A little push, a little high five on the way down from the evergreen. Väinö going to a knee. Not making it easy.
Nope. Blind shot here from Niklas.
It's going in.
It's
Why
going
not?
in.
Why not?
That
Whoa.
was close. That was real close.
Oh, man. Niklas going for the highlight reel. Big putt here for Lauri. No. He thought it was in. He went pick up his stuff.
I thought it was in.
No.
That is unfortunate there. He was going to pick up another stroke
Yeah, taking him back to 5. Doing him dirty. And that's so rare on these
And you can't-
baskets, too, to hit hard center and have it kick back like that. I mean, we've seen when these baskets first came out,
Yeah.
we saw
The
Shoestrick
T-
take
the,
one.
The T1s.
Yeah, do you remember that video with Will
Mhm.
Shoestrick takes that basket to like a mountain in Tennessee and
Yep.
just ripping
Rips it.
drives straight into the basket
Yeah.
from like 4 feet?
Yeah.
I mean, they're built to catch that so hard, but
That's unfortunate.
so unfortunate.
Hole 12, par 3, 433 feet. Dogleg right. I got it this time. I know my directions. And you're going to see the Sky Anheuser from these guys. The forehand, it can be the play, but it's hard to push that disc 433 feet on a forehand.
Yeah, it's this understable fairway or maybe forcing something over. Oh, a little early from Väinö. But it does kick straight down. He's kind of made the elbow a little bit.
We'll see what he has from there, but, I mean, good kick down to the fairway, like you said.
Mystery fairway of glory here for Niklas. I kind of like not knowing what it is at this point because it does incredible things.
It just does things like that.
Almost a circle's edge. I mean, Niklas just showing us, we've watched him twice in the first stop here on the tour, and now here at the second, you're going to see him round 1 and 3. It's incredible to see what he does with that fairway driver. And it's also incredible to see that.
I mean, Lauri putting it close, too. I mean, that's a run. I think any day. Joonas trying to put it close as well.
Yeah.
I mean, center cut of the fairway.
Yeah, I mean, you ask any player what you'd be okay with landing. I mean, anyone would take Joonas's drive. And being where Niklas and Lauri are, I mean, that's just even more of a treat.
See if Väinö can get this touchy Anheuser up near the basket. I mean,
Circle's edge.
He's left himself a little bit. You think if he disced up,
yeah, if he were to go to the mid-range, maybe a little more glide there, but he trusts that PA3 so much. Please do it. Oh, Joonas out of the hand. I really thought it was there. Big putt here for Lauri. Just right and low. But yeah, going back to Väinö's approach there, it's definitely huge to be able to work a disc how he is. I mean, he threw that same putter he just threw at the Sky Anheuser.
Yes. Oh, great hold from the basket there. Great putt.
The rare birdie here on hole 12. Go to the Coti Pizza slow-mo.
I think it only caught like 2 chains.
High right side.
Yeah, 2 chains that it caught.
Niklas Anttila.
Oh my gosh.
Mid-circle 2 from a standstill, just showing the true power of that spin putt. Perfection.
No, we got Väinö with the tester.
He just held on just a little bit too long there. But going back to what I was saying, I mean, we saw Väinö throw this same white putter, I believe to be a Glow PA3. On hole 1, he threw it off the tee on the approach on a par 4, almost 700 feet.
Yeah.
Then he's throwing that same disc on a Sky Anheuser to circle's edge. And you see the same thing with Niklas using that same fairway driver. And it comes down to different angles, same disc, and it's limiting the choices in your bag. So many players, I got to carry all these discs.
Yeah, you don't have to.
Find those discs that work for you and use them on so many angles.
Yeah. And that's the biggest thing is, like, I mean, you don't have to carry a disc that does everything. You can carry one that does a good bit, and then just, I don't know, you tweak it with different angles. That's the biggest thing, is just finding the tweaks and minimizing what you're carrying and minimizing options. That's the biggest thing, I think.
Yeah, and here on hole 13, let's just minimize strokes, because this is
this par 5.
This is a just ridiculous par 5. Off the tee, you're going to see a lot of players go with a fairway driver, maybe a mid-range trying to get themselves in position, and then it's disking down to a mid-range and then disking back up to a fairway driver trying to attack. Just what a design. Specific landing zones again and again on this course. I love it. It's so fun to watch as that is
holy
perfect.
Smokes, that was great from Niklas.
Hugging that right side gets you in such a great position.
It does.
To be able to open up to get a little bit more distance on the second shot. You can't take off much just because of how sharp it is. Lauri to match.
I believe that was the Rive there.
One of the Royal discs. Let's see.
Yeah.
Sitting down beautifully. Going mid-range.
With 2 straight.
At the old Bleeder M3, isn't it?
Never mind.
That's perfect. And that's the mid-range play that you sit down. You don't necessarily make the corner, but you get a lot less skip.
Yep.
Puts you in a lot better position chance. As we just talked about being able to shape a disc, Väinö throws that same putter. Maybe a bit short.
Still, he's in the fairway.
Yeah.
He's not.
No, he's
off,
perfect.
He's
That's
not off
totally
to the
fine.
left or right, and he's going with it again.
Same disc?
Yep, same disc.
Goodness. What a clinic. That's a good kick.
I mean,
Good
why would you
rollback.
change it? Why would you change it up
Yeah.
for the last back nine?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're just getting a report that Väinö Mäkelä actually only has 4 discs in his bag. I'm just kidding.
Insider report.
No, as Joonas steps up here. That looks great. Yep. And that's really all you can do here. If you try to take on a faster disc, try to make it around that corner, you don't gain anything from it.
I don't think you do either. I think you gain strokes.
On yourself.
Yes.
As you can find
I'm just saying.
casual out of bounds. Oh, just a bit high and right. And that's what you did. You tried to bite off maybe a little bit too much. Now he's going to find a longer approach. Niklas going to overstable mid, it looks like. Oh, maybe a bit too overstable. Yeah, and he's frustrated knowing maybe the disc selection was a little bit off. But even just, like we said, pushing that just a touch too long puts you in kind of an odd position.
You can see Lauri here lining up the standstill, trying to. I
Oh,
think
he
he goes
definitely
for the
didn't.
green.
I don't think so. I don't think
Too
there's
high.
there's a way to get there.
Yeah, I don't think there is either.
Forehand roller. But to shape that shot, there's really not a way.
Yeah, he was
to
too
not bring
pinched.
Yeah.
It's just, I mean, it has to be more of an Anheuser
That's going to be a
or
weird
understable
stance.
disc.
Going to a very fast disc here.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, no. Kick all the way out.
He's frustrated.
Yeah. I believe he's going to a DD3 there. Max distance driver trying to get everything behind it.
This looks really good from Joonas.
Yep.
Catching the mound right in front of there.
Uh-huh.
Nothing wrong with that. He'll have a putt.
That mound probably gets hit with so many discs. It's just kind of softly catches and drops him.
It's interesting to see
Yeah.
him take the inside line.
I guess, it's hard to approach. Well,
I'm not going to say anything because he
No,
just textbook the heck out of it. But
if
I
not,
mean,
he would have gone, turnover forehand?
that's what I was going to say.
It's just kind of an odd shot, but hole 13 being pretty mean here.
Yeah, it's pretty rough so far.
Yep, and that'll be a look for par.
Yeah, this is a tough one.
Mm-hmm. Having to go back with this creek, and then there's so many branches in the way. Trying to make sure his card mates are good with his footing there.
Just looking at a hole. Just trying to get...
Trying to find one. Yeah, it's just...
That's rough.
He knows he needs every stroke, especially after getting that bogey on the last one.
Yeah, this is nuts.
See the wheels turning, trying to find something to work.
He got up there.
Mm-hmm. Knowing if he was just a bit more turn on that forehand approach, he would have been able to have a look at getting a stroke back.
Oh,
Tough hole for Niklas. It's just a little bit off on those drives, and it's what this hole needs. It's asking just to be just left. It's asking for those specific shots again and again with no movement left to right. Sticking it high left.
hole
Lauri.
13, showing its teeth.
Yeah.
But, I mean, par? 2 pars?
Mm-hmm. 4 strokes with 5 to play.
It can be done,
Oh, for sure.
but you got to push.
The wood chips of death continue
The
on these.
wood chips of death.
I'm not wrong.
You're not wrong.
the
I mean,
wood
the
chips, man.
the next hole is even crazier. I mean, hole 14, par 5, 935 feet.
Yep.
Just landing left of this pond right here and trying to push as far as you can down this next fairway and then go up to the green.
Yep. Hop the Lincoln Logs in your home, trying to get it. Something that OB.
Home with
Yeah.
trying not to get so many strokes on this one.
Yeah, and
this
the
hole,
OB continues really, really far down on the right side. We saw some players get really unlucky right at the green. This is asking for a lot.
This is a lot. This has got to miss that pond.
Oh,
And it has been done.
That's the best drive we've seen
he's
so far
He's
in this tournament, as we see a totally different play.
Yep.
Joonas going to the putter, lay up before the pond.
This has got to go out.
He's short of it.
Yeah.
Väinö with the driver in the hand, knowing he just needs to match, and maybe look for eagle here.
Put him into a good position.
Oh,
Oh, no. Okay, that's a good kick, but
He was
He's
going for it all.
going to be a crutch from that distance.
Mm-hmm. Fast disc in the hand here as well.
Oh, my gosh.
They're really going for this. Yeah, I guess the best case scenario with that line would be for it to flex back over the pond and kind of get down that next
Yeah.
tunnel. But then you're left
That's
with
so
this.
hard, though.
Yeah, flex forehand. If you want to continue down, if not, it's a layup with the backhand. This really needs to flex out.
It's got to
Hard.
get right. I mean, it got there, but
Mm-hmm.
it's in the casual OB.
Yeah, what we've seen so far from that casual, if you can get a stance, looks like the players are playing from it.
Yeah, it's not been too bad.
Yeah, and this is
Oh,
full commit. It's actually good to be that low.
yeah, he didn't want. I think you want to set up right about there
Mhm.
where he was.
Joonas really in the perfect position here to just play the hole to the design, but kicking right. There is a Mando there. He's going to be pretty close to. And
And Lauri, I
this
mean,
drive.
he's going for it all.
You think he's going for eagle?
I mean, wouldn't you?
What? Okay.
I mean, would you? I mean, that's a look right there.
Listen, I spent a lot of time talking about Frisbees, and I don't have any words. That was such a committed shot.
He's playing really well right now.
And we said it at the beginning of this 9, if he just plays clean. He doesn't have to do anything crazy.
Nope.
He just needs to keep the lead moving forward. Väinö
I mean,
going
he's
for the green.
Putting the pressure on Väinö.
Yep. And Väinö,
I mean,
just short.
Lauri doesn't have to really do anything besides, like I said, hit the fairways, hit his putts when he needs to.
Yep.
That's all he's got to do. And Vino's going to feel the pressure regardless because he's got to make up ground.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see it there.
Yep.
And Niklas just taking his time, really thinking
Pick
about
up that
this
same
one.
disc, it looks like.
Yeah, I think he's got to come back from that casual OB.
Mm-hmm.
I think it put him in a better position too
Yep.
to approach
He's gonna
that
flex
green.
back. Skip.
Yep.
Yeah, it's best case, that distance. I mean, to get that distance off a standstill is great. Big high Anheuser coming from Joonas.
Get up to the
Flex out.
green.
Good kick.
So close.
That's a good kick. He would have found not good footing there.
Yeah.
Give himself a look.
And Väinö have to play through the trees.
Yeah, just kind of planning it out, visualizing what he wants to have happen. Great shot.
Yeah. Lauri here with a look.
For eagle.
Just put it close for the birdie.
Mm-hmm.
That's all he's trying to do.
I would have loved to see an eagle on this
That
hole,
would have been
though.
great.
I mean, that would have been... That would have probably been the only eagle on this hole ever.
No doubt.
Yeah, I mean, we don't... Being that this is a temporary course, this championship layout, I don't know if there's any stats behind that. Just low from Joonas. I mean, getting an eagle on a 935-foot hole without all these trees in the way is still impressive. Oh, and Väinö is right.
Dude, slow it down. Take your time, buddy.
It's unfortunate.
He knows it. He's like, gosh dang it.
Mm-hmm.
Giving 2 strokes to Lauri.
Yep. And Lauri now comfortably bag on birdie. That's a good feeling.
Heck yeah.
Joonas with the unfortunate bogey as well. Man, the way Lauri played that hole.
Oh, it was beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Moving into hole 15, par 4, 564 feet. One of the shortest par 4s here at Tampere. And this one really is just mid-range, maybe a fairway driver off the tee, just trying to make this first gap, get right here to the evergreens. And then you have a blind approach into this wood-chipped green. A lot of players, the mistake is going to be to go long on the approach as it is blind and it's a big gap, but the distance, depending on where your tee shot lands, you may have to disc up and maybe push a little bit forwards, but really just the epitome of a 2-shot. Par 4 here is...
This looks great.
That's perfect.
He's playing textbook disc golf right now.
I mean, Lauri is listening to these whole previews. It feels like just putting it in a great spot. Niklas, this has been his play to kind of disc up a little bit, really attack, but it, unfortunately bites him this time with a big kick.
See if Joonas can make a correction from Niklas.
Higher line here.
This looks good. He got out.
Wow. It's the first,
Heck yeah.
first one we've seen to make it on the left side there through the gap.
And Väinö needs to put this in the cut.
Väinö throwing that same... Oh, he takes an early kick. Yeah, going with that touchy...
That's going to hurt him.
Yeah, going with that touchy PA3 that he throws so well, but on a hole like this, you need a little bit more left movement. Finding a gap?
What is this gap?
What in the world?
Who would have known that was there?
You got to think that he's been over there a couple of times in practice. I mean, because this is the gap that he went through, is the one that Niklas is trying to attack the entire
He went
green.
the right side, though. He didn't go left.
Oh, you're right. He did go long of it. You're right. Niklas definitely going maybe just a bit too right for Lauri. Clipping early.
A little short.
It's fine.
He'll have a putt from there for sure.
Interesting to see the back side of the green here.
Flex forehand. Got caught up by some trees.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those trees are just the anti-disc golf tree.
Oh, they're going to grab your disc
They
and
grab
just
everything.
hold it. Says, this is mine now.
You could throw this is mine now. Thank you.
And
You could
Jonas
throw a golf ball
parking
through
it.
that. Yeah, Jonas playing this hole perfectly. Throw a golf ball and it's not going to get through that tree.
Throw a golf ball?
Yeah.
I
We're
didn't know
disc
that- I
golfers. We
didn't-
don't use the sticks.
I didn't know you-
We throw them.
Vinyl's got to
Vinyle.
put this close.
Or put it in. Oh, he was trying. That was definitely
He was
a run.
definitely trying to.
Yep.
I mean, you got nothing to lose.
Mm-hmm. We got a battle here for third place.
Yeah.
Seppo was making some moves from the chase card. He knows it.
Just needed to get over the lip.
Yeah, coming down the stretch here. This is where it really starts to count. Ice in the veins. To go birdie,
Excuse
birdie.
me. This dude is
Hey,
on.
someone tell Lauri that this is supposed to be the hard part of the course, brother. This is
Yeah. Let's go to the Coty Pizza slow-mo.
coming low.
I mean, probably 45.
Oh, easily. Coming down the
45,
stretch.
50. I mean, that is a huge birdie to pick up on.
Yeah. One of the hardest holes here. Wow.
Another great birdie is Jonas.
Yeah, Jonas finding himself back to even on the round. Yeah, Jonas playing consistent, but just a touch off a little bit on the front nine, finding him in a difficult position as Jonas and Niklas now tying it up.
It's pretty interesting to see as we go into hole 16, par 4, 784 feet. This is a bomb of a shot, wanting to land on the right side over here, get through this gap to have an approach to the basket.
Yeah, that
A little
one
bit
guardian
locked in.
tree. Yeah.
We've seen some players hit that, but I mean, this is trying to get as far down the fairway as you can.
Yeah, the big.
But it's straight.
Right.
So you're playing the flex line or the huge hyzer.
And this is kind of an in between. Little
Maybe just
stand up hyzer.
Stand up too much.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be interesting from there, but he's got a huge amount of lead.
Yeah, par.
I mean,
Par is all he needs to
He's
take it
not
home.
trying to do anything but just get
No.
down the fairway.
I
Yeah,
had a-
Jonas and Niklas are probably trying to make a move to see
Mhm.
who's going to come out on top with 3 holes left.
Needs to come back.
Yeah. I think this looks good, though.
Yep. It's a great spot. Yeah, and the difficulty comes on the second shot. If you can land right where Jonas did, set yourself up, but getting a disc to go as far as it's needed to, this
Yeah.
kind of 300-ish range, with a slightly uphill run up into the green. I mean, getting that disc to turn right, that's been the biggest thing and the biggest struggle on this hole. And this as well, just leaking a little bit right is Väinö.
And Niklas here.
Just needs to match Jonas.
Yeah,
This
this
is
is going to
great.
come out good.
Maybe even a touch further. Fine, I'll go into that same putter.
This is a long shot.
Pin high.
Yeah. He'll have a look.
Mm-hmm. Lauri having to do what he's done a couple times this round, but keeping himself in par, and it's working. I mean, it almost feels like once he does that kind of reset shot to the middle of the fairway, the one that follows it is just so locked in, so committed.
Yeah.
It's leaking left here. Yeah, this approach to the green to get it inside the circle is really tough. I like the forehand from Jonas. Really sets
I
up
think
nicely.
he can put this close.
But it does have to have this flex.
Ooh. Just a little too much.
Yeah.
They're about the same distance from each other.
Yeah, it's those trees in the middle and this last tree that kind of makes that forehand approach difficult. I feel like Lauri's maybe a little bit further down the fairway, giving himself not as much as like a straight flex line. So he's going to be able to put this one close.
Not really close.
Yeah, that mid-circle too. Similar distance to the putt he made on 15.
He's got enough lead that he can take a bogey here. And holy smokes, what a birdie from Niklas.
Niklas Anttila.
Putting the pressure on Joonas.
No slow-mo, but take a bow, sir. That was a great putt.
Definitely a great putt.
Väinö from a little bit closer, really awkward lie.
Yeah, that was awkward for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely threw off his angle.
Ooh, weird kick out.
Yeah, but like I said, he can afford a bogey. I know it's upsetting, but with 2 holes to play after this, he can afford it for sure.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and again, you wonder if maybe some chains are tied up or something. Exact same spot, and Joonas knew how important that was. Yeah, that would have tied him up with Niklas again to go into these last 2. Man, I was really hoping to see Lauri go bogey-free back 9, but that's unfortunate. I mean, it feels like he did with just a weird little kick out left, but Jonas' putt, so unfortunate.
Yeah, that kick out for Joonas was detrimental.
Mm-hmm. 2 holes to play. Hope that's not the difference in a...
Hope not either, but we'll find out. I mean, 17 is not an easy one.
No. Hole 17, par 4, 630 feet. Again, getting out the gap is crucial at the beginning of this par 4. You're going to see players go to the backhand trying to push down further to open up another backhand, or you're going to see the forehand play. It's really dependent on if you get out the gap and where you're at of the shot that you throw all the way up in this slow turn right into the green.
Then I got a huge kick right and
all
got out. But I don't know what that looks like from over there.
It's going to be a really long approach, but it's going to be tough to get that far up the hill after that kick really far left. He did get out, though, so it's not a bad thing. Joonas going to the forehand.
Early tree. It's unfortunate.
And if you're surprised that Väinö's going to this Glow PA3, then I don't know if you
haven't been watching.
Yeah, you really haven't been watching so far.
I mean, that was perfect.
He's thrown that disc off the tee probably 11 out of the 17 holes, it feels like.
Yeah.
It's been thrown on every hole, I feel like.
It probably has.
It's incredible. Speaking of incredible, so close.
So close to being incredible.
Very close, yes. But again, this happened a couple times. Lauri gets in this position where he
has to pitch out,
and then he pitches out with that gauntlet putter, and then throws a beautiful shot. And having to pitch out not even to the opening is Joonas. Worst case.
Does he do here?
Forehand to just try to move up. Maybe a forehand roller to try to gain some more distance. Nope, staying. Oh, no.
Oh, my gosh. No.
Yeah, this one will get you. There's a simple gap out, but no jump putt here from Lauri. Yep, a wide jump putt when you can put it in a great spot.
And
what's up, puppy?
Dog had no idea that there was flying disc coming in.
Oh, it's got to turn.
Niklas, get up there and turn. He'll have a look. We've seen a couple players from over there before.
Mm-hmm. Long look, but it's definitely available.
And Väinö
needing to just put it close.
Is that close enough? Do you think that's close enough?
Did he just go the same disc again?
Putter, putter.
Putter, putter, butter, butter. That is insane.
I mean, I know he's not even close to making a run back, but he played that.
I don't know. I don't have words.
There's no way I could ever play this hole like that.
Lauri with a great
Even in my
upshot as well.
dreams.
No, that is the best we've seen this hole played. It's just sticking to that disc, knowing any shape you can manipulate. Great approach there. Good speed. It's like a 150-foot jump putt from Joonas.
Yeah, and it's tapping.
Mm-hmm.
And Niklas
Similar fate.
just not messing with it.
Can confirm that was the same disc from Väinö. Great job, Lauri.
Good comeback par.
Mm-hmm. One bogey on the back nine for your leader, Lauri Lehtinen. Just
Good birdie from Väinö.
mm-hmm. Niklas for par.
Joonas just taking himself out of question
Yeah, it's just
with that triple bogue.
mm-hmm. It's
just
unfortunate. It's definitely the
unfortunate
most
errors.
trouble we've seen to get out of that tunnel, but
Yep.
that's what the design's there for. It's
It
again
is.
and again.
And final hole, man. I mean,
What a picturesque finish.
this hole is nothing but easy.
No.
It's a simple shot that you can put up close, but a lot of the players will leak left
Mm-hmm.
because of the distance at being 351 feet.
Yeah, we saw a lot of wind in round.
And this is picking
two.
up.
It's got to fade.
I mean, he's going to have to lay up from there.
Yeah, and most people are going to have to lay up. It's very difficult to match this. And Niklas threw the same disc in round one. This kind of baseline, mid-range. Being the baseline, it's going to beat in. It's going to have that slow
It's
turn.
fading out,
just
and he
not
knows
enough. Yeah. This is where I would say 85, 90% of players are going to land. Maybe not that far,
Yeah.
but on that left side, leaning and just leaking all the way down the hill. The last drive of the tournament here for Lauri. Just, oh,
Did he catch a tree?
yeah, he hit.
He hit early.
Yeah, it looked to be kind of a mind game there to see
you
where he
think-
ended
I
up
mean-
landing. I mean, I can confidently say he's not going to pick up 5 strokes
No.
in between.
And this
there.
looks great from Joonas.
Yeah, just sit. Great
Yeah.
shot there from Joonas.
Yeah, and you can see that disc wanting to lead toward the left there.
Mm-hmm. Again, the great design and distance where it's that max range of the disc these players are throwing where it reaches their slowing down, physics come into play, and it just leaks to that left side. Really good design here.
And I think he wanted more of that one. It's
Yeah,
gonna
knowing
leave
he's
him with
probably
a
gonna,
tesser.
he'll probably lay it up to be able to
Yeah.
take home the win.
I mean, no doubt. I mean, he's definitely has this one in the win
Yep.
category, and Väinö just laying it up.
Yeah, we don't have the chase card scores in front of us at the moment, but I wonder if Niklas needs this to take solo third. He may have needed it with the way that he ran it.
My,
Sit
that needs to sit.
all the way to circle's edge.
Yep.
Yep, just laying it up. And we'll see. And he's laying it up. Must have
Mhm.
checked the scores.
Something.
Man, that's surprising. He's had a really good putting stroke, but that's the ability we do have with technology nowadays to be able to check those scores, make those good decisions.
See where you're at.
Yeah, and that's when it really comes into play. For birdie here is Joonas.
Great birdie to finish out the round.
Yep. Finish out the tournament.
Yeah. I mean, +2 for the round.
Not the round he wanted. That whole 17.
A little bit unfortunate,
Yeah.
but I mean, you'll take it.
Mm-hmm. And Väinö Mäkelä, always a joy to watch. Just craft fairways.
I really wonder if he needed that one.
Yeah, we're about to find out. But we do know for sure your champion here at the second stop of the Prodigy Disc Pro Tour.
And taking only 2 bogeys.
On the back nine.
On the back. In his round total. He didn't take any bogeys on the front.
2 bogeys, yeah. I mean, that's playing absolutely
perfect.
Yeah. So good. Our first time being able to watch Lauri Lehtinen.
I'm excited for him to come over to the United States.
Yeah, and
coming
3
up
of the
season.
players here on this card, as we are recording this in 2022, this is exciting. We get to see Lauri, we get to see Väinö and Niklas all come to the United States, picking up their Disc Golf Pro Tour tour cards. I'm so excited to see these players attack the Pro Tour.
Yeah, I am too. But yeah,
Let's check in with the final leaderboard here. Väinö picking up 1 stroke, but just not enough.
I mean, still, again, 2 bogeys
Mm-hmm.
on that whole entire course. That's insane.
Also insane, Seppo jumping from chase card into solo third. Niklas realizing that when he missed that, knowing he just needed to put it close to take solo fourth. Playing for points here. This is stop 2 of this Prodigy Disc Pro Tour. So familiar names also there. Be sure to like and subscribe. We're not done yet. We have 2 more rounds to go, 2 more stops.
Tampere Pro Tourin osakilpailun
MPO-luokan
kolmanneksi tuli
presentation.
tänään.
Third place, Seppo Paju.
Ja MPO-luokan toisen sijan otti Väinö Mäkelä.
And second place to Väinö Mäkelä.
Ja MPO-luokan voittaja
And your Prodigy Disc Pro Tour Tampere champion, Lauri Lehtinen. What a tournament.
I mean, I'm excited for the next one.
Yeah,
Let's see what the next course brings.
I want. It's hard to.
You think it'll be as hard?
We're gonna find out. I'm excited. Be sure to stay here as we hear a little bit of a victory speech here from Lauri.
Sitä kykeni sit pitämään loppuun asti. Ja kiitoksia kaikille talkoolaisille ja DDille ja kaikille muillekin, että pystyttiin täällä pelaamaan, kun näytti vähän pahalta jossain kohtaa. On niin märkää täällä ja näin. Kiitos myös Latitudelle ja PGlle mun sponsoroinnista. Kiitos.
Yep, clean and composed from your champion.
Kiitoksia oikein paljon tosiaan ja
Yeah, I mean, what an insanely fun tournament to watch. The creativity, the Sky Anhysers, the seeing
rollers.
Seeing Niklas and Väinö throw the same disc over and over again on such different lines. What a joy. I'm excited for the next one.
It was such an honor to watch this.
Yeah. Again, for the final time here at the second stop, my name is Mitch Phillips.
I'm Hayden Riccard.
And be sure to follow us on Instagram @ParkedPodcast, and we'll see you for the third stop of the Prodigy Disc Pro Tour.